Hey everyone, I'm Trevor and you're watching SoCal Disneyland, and today we are at Fire+Ice, which is a restaurant in the Garden Walk in Anaheim, just outside of Disneyland. Wanted to try a meal that was not on Disney property for once, give a review of it for you guys because we love coming here, especially since Amy has a free birthday meal, so that's kind of the reason. Otherwise, we probably would have eaten on Disney property, but we love this place. We've come here multiple times and we want you to check it out, so let's get going. We are at the Garden Walk now. We just parked. We're actually parked on parking level P4. They said to proceed to P4 for Fire+Ice. So we're just coming right out on the level where Fire+Ice is, which that means, you know, you don't really have to walk up any steps or anything. So we just came out here and I think it's way down that way actually. But if you've never been to the Garden Walk before, this is a nice little area. They've got a lot of different restaurants here. I think there's a P.F. Chang's down there, if I remember right. There's also Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. But Benjamin just found a panda. Don't kiss it!
He totally just kissed it.
I know, he just kissed it. He loves pandas. As you can tell, he's holding his panda. And there's Fire+Ice across the way. Fire+Ice is a like Mongolian grill sort of thing. If you've ever heard of Hoo Hot before, it's kind of similar to that. Basically, you pick your food, and we'll show you when we get in there. You'll see. There is some strange artwork on the wall up here. Very strange. Check out that cool dragon over there. Looking for an escape? Mission escape games. This looks really cool. If Amy and I were here by ourselves, we'd probably like do that on a whim, but we're not. All right, well, how it works. You get a bowl, you fill it up, you choose some sauce, you take the sauce and the bowl to the grill and sizzle it up. So here is the bar, and you just grab everything. Everything's raw, all the noodles, all the meat, everything is absolutely raw. And then they cook it on the grill right here. And as you can see, they're serving it to you right on your plate, straight off the grill here. You can come as many times as you want. It is all you can eat. So we absolutely love it. So they have all sorts of noodles. We have penne pasta noodles. We have udon noodles. We've got some stir fry noodles over here. Fettuccine, bow tie pasta. Got some onions over here. We're gonna grab some onions. Ooh, broccoli. Can't forget the broccoli. Over here we have all sorts of meat. So we have a 6-ounce burger, pork loin, andouille sausage, meatballs, hot dogs, pork ribs, shaved steak. I'm gonna get some of the shaved steak. Benji really just basically wants spaghetti, which you can get here. So that's what he's getting. But Amy is getting some meat for herself. I'm gonna get some shaved steak for me. So afterwards, we bring it here to the table. They go ahead and then they take our meat and they add it line style here on the grill. Line it all up and start to cook it. Amy's came out already, and this is what hers looks like. Just looks so good. I mean, check the pans here on those vegetables. Just looks so amazing. It's steaming. It smells fantastic. I can't wait to get my food. My food is still cooking though. And here is a look at mine. So I have these stir-fry noodles. I don't know if Amy got any stir-fry noodles, but I have a lot of shrimp in here, broccoli. I mean, you saw what it looked like beforehand. I had a little bit of spicy sauce, a lot of teriyaki, and I'm interested to see what the actual flavor is, if it's going to be too hot for me because I put that extra spicy sauce on, or if it's going to be just right. For mine, I might have added just a tad too much habanero chili sauce because it's really spicy. Every single bite, I taste mostly the habanero chili over the teriyaki sauce. I mean, it's fine, it's eatable, edible, whatever. It's not like it's, you know, too hot, but it's definitely gonna kick it. Amy just took a bite and see what she thinks.
I said, I can see what you mean. I mean, like you said, it doesn't taste bad, but you don't get that flavor. You just get spice.
Spice.
And
Yep.
nothing else.
What do you think of yours?
Good, you want a bite?
No, it's fine. I'll get my more stuff later.
I got teriyaki sauce and Szechuan sauce. So,
What did you say, Benjamin? Is yours good?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has spaghetti noodles.
Yeah.
It has marinara sauce up there at the sauce table, so you can just get spaghetti if you want. For my second plate, you'll notice that I have a little lack of color here. I meant mostly with just noodles, shrimp, chicken, and onions. I added some bean sprouts and water chestnuts in there as well, but I stuck with mostly teriyaki sauce this time and a tiny bit of Szechuan, but no habanero chili this time. So hopefully it won't be as hot or spicy. Benji's second plate was just a tiny bit of stir-fry noodles and hot dog because he's being really picky here tonight. Amy got a really great looking one. Like, that looks really, really good. But you learned something at the grill, didn't you?
yes, so when I brought Benjamin's plate up, first of all, he asked if I wanted the hot dog in a bun or cut up. So he could have actually had just a hot dog. But then he said that they could do mac and cheese or grilled cheese for the kids too. You just have to request it. So
That's pretty nice.
yeah, so if you have picky eaters, then they can do that. He loves noodles, so he's content with that.
Something else we noticed is they do have a 2-hour time limit in here because, you know, somebody like my stepdad who comes to an all-you-can-eat place, he'll sit there for 4 or 5 hours just enjoying the food. So 2-hour time limit here at Fire+Ice.
I think that's also just to get tables turned around too.
Well, I'm sure it is, but they also probably don't want you. What's the price?
I think adults is $23.99 if I remember correctly. And kids are $14.99.
Not bad at all,
But
really.
even the kids, they just 5 and up.
Yeah,
Like-
Benjamin's free.
So
He's
like
4.
Benjamin's free, which is nice because he's not really eating a whole lot. Anyway,
No, he's
so.
really not. But it's gotten dark out there now, so we can see the lights a little prettier. They do have outdoor seating and heating lamps as well, though I don't see anybody actually sitting outside. But they have those options. We are done with our meal now, and check out the appeal or the aesthetic here in the garden walk at night. Just the music and the lights. I really like it. It's enjoyable. All right, well, how was that meal?
Good.
That was good, huh?
Yeah.
I was telling Amy in there that if your meal doesn't taste good, the only one you have to blame is yourself. Because you picked all the food, all the sauce,
Sauces.
everything. So you can't blame anybody but yourself if you don't like the food. The other thing in there, I saw that they have a t-shirt you can buy, and it says the pickiest place on earth, because you're picking all the foods, the pickiest.
Well, I was gonna say, and they seem good for picky eaters too, because you can put whatever you want in it.
Yep.
And like they said, for kids even, they can do grilled cheese, mac and cheese, stuff like that. So
Overall, good. We love coming to this place. The only problem is I'm pretty much wasted on all-you-can-eat places. I had a plate and a half, and that was pretty much it for me. But it's a fun thing to do every now and again.
also, we noted that they are closed on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yep.
So it looks like they're only open Wednesday through Sundays. Also, I think it's on Saturdays and Sundays, or maybe Sundays. You'll have to check. They have brunch,
Oh yeah,
and
$18.99.
yeah, it's $18.99, so it's cheaper. And I want to say that when I looked online, they can do stuff like eggs and pancakes, stuff like that. So
It's their most popular meal, I think, because you said based on how much they advertised for it.
yeah,
But-
they advertise more for that, but maybe it's not as popular.
Well, because they're
they
trying to get people.
advertise,
I don't know, but $18.99. I mean, even $24.99 or whatever it
It's
costs,
not bad.
$23.99 for an all-you-can-eat. Where'd you go? Oh yeah, Benji, don't do that. Right. Honestly, I mean, $23.99 for all-you-can-eat is not a bad deal. When most Disney places, like an all-you-can-eat or a buffet, like $45 is the minimum, all the way up to $59.99 for Chef Mickey's of Walt Disney World. And I can't eat any more food there than I can here, so $24.99 is a really great, or $23.99, whatever it is,
I mean, the one
pretty great, awesome.
The one downside of a place like this is you have to wait for it to cook, type of thing. But but that's part of the experience.
Yeah, you get to
But
watch them cook it. I
The
like
one
it.
downside is that if you have a big group, you're waiting, like, people aren't all at the tables at the same time.
Yeah, that is a big downside that you have to constantly like keep getting up, and you do find yourself not really eating with your family if you have a big family. Amy and I are just fine. But even there was, for us, there was like a 2 or 3 minute time period where I had my food and she was still waiting on hers, so it happens. But this is a really great place. Come check it out. Fire+Ice Grill and Bar at the Garden Walk in Anaheim. And
come check out the Garden Walk in general.
Yeah,
There's
come check out the Garden
lots of good
Walk.
food places here, like, in general.
Yep.
So, and
So-
a quick walk.
it is. You can walk there from
Yeah.
Disney. We've done that a couple times. I mean, we parked here today because we're leaving right after
Yeah.
this. But we have walked here from Disneyland
What,
multiple times.
5-minute, 10-minute walk?
5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
In fact, this is closer than a lot of like the hotels up and down the strip. So come check it out. And that is it for our time here in this video. If you want to see more Disneyland videos or food videos around Disneyland and Anaheim, granted, most of our time that we get food at Disneyland is going to actually be in Disneyland. But if you want to see videos like that, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. And we will see you again next time. Before we left, Benji wanted to come see the pandas again. This kid and his pandas.
Cheese.